Now we get to talk a little bling. Who doesn't love talking about diamonds? And diamonds always the symbol of people's love, especially when it comes to engagement rings. And I'm so excited to welcome in our new guests on the show here today to talk about the importance of the diamond, maybe some changes we're seeing in engagement rings. We're joined by Sally Morrison and Catherine Sarr. Ladies, good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
Good morning. Nice to be with you.
We are excited to talk. First, though, I want to start with you, Sally, of course, Director of PR for Natural Diamonds at the De Beers Group. Sally, what is it about the diamond that is still such a symbol of love? We've really been able to see it for how many years now, but it continues.
Well, I think, even in ancient times, right, that diamonds had very special symbolic meaning. And I think all the way through to today, what is a better way to say I love you to someone than something that came from deep in the earth billions of years ago. I think that the diamond engagement ring particularly is the ultimate symbol of two people making a commitment to each other. And it's a symbol for them to share with each other, but it also sort of signals to their community, their family, to the world that they are indeed committed. And with this project that we're talking about today, 1010, we thought it would be interesting to take that very iconic piece of diamond jewelry, the engagement ring, and challenge some of the most amazing and innovative designers working in jewelry today and say, what would you do to make this new and different and relevant for a whole new generation of consumers?
I think that's the perfect setup to switch gears and head over to get Catherine's thoughts on this one. Because Catherine, one of the designers that participated in this, and Catherine, I can imagine or put myself in the shoes of a designer. And when you're talking about engagement rings, there is an element of being classic, but yet you want to reinvent in different ways. Share with us some of the excitement behind that and perhaps some of the challenges.
Yeah, so it was a very exciting project, and interestingly, it was the first time that my creative process, starting with the stone, it's a different way of thinking because usually I start with the design, but the ethos of the 1010 project and really knowing that I will be creating with diamond responsibly sourced from Botswana was very compelling. So I got to reflect on what is the meaning of love and what is the meaning of commitment today. And for me, it's a journey. So my ring represents two flows of water that merge together, and together they create a beautiful harmony. And this energy is represented by the diamond. But also I got to think about what is the engagement and I would have loved to have when I got engaged. And it's a ring that evolved with time. So when you can wear it on different fingers, and if you wear it with different bands that I design, it becomes a statement ring. So it's really a ring for the modern women.
Oh, I love that. And I love being able to see the ring right there. That is pretty fabulous. And, you mentioned Botswana's diamonds. And then, I want to go ahead and get Catherine in here, too, to talk about this. Why was it so important for De Beers to talk about the program with Botswana diamonds, but then also kind of liberate and give independent designers a chance to really shine?
I think from our side, it was important to tell the story of Botswana. It's a country that is dependent on diamond revenues for its economy, schools, hospitals, roads, infrastructure. And last year, Botswana had a difficult time too, like most of the rest of the world. They were in lockdown. So it seemed to us so important to advocate for them too. We thought that by engaging with some of these designers that are so creative and so fresh in the way they approach jewelry, that they could help us tell that Botswana sourcing story, in an interesting, imaginative way. So that was our kind of our way into this. I don't know if, Catherine, you probably have a slightly different perspective on that.
Yeah, really for a designer and for myself as well, when I created ALMASIKA, the sourcing and the responsible sourcing element of it was very important. So that was very compelling for me.
Well, again, before we let both of you go, where can people go for more information to learn about this program and, of course, to see some of the fabulous bling that we caught a glimpse of there?
Yeah, well, go to BlueNile.com and you'll see Catherine's ring and all the other wonderful rings. A very vast array of styles. Platt Jewelry did something vintage inspired. Pamela Love did something with the braid, and everything in between. There's a huge range. Just so check them out at BlueNile.com.
Oh, great. Thank you again, ladies. Take care and be well.
Thank you.
Thank you.